Hi students, how are you all? Okay, in this online class, we are going to discuss some topics. Last week also, we learned some topic, and this week we are going to learn one more topic about respiration. Okay, about respiration. So, do you have any idea about respiration? We know. That means, if I ask this question, you can say it's a breathing process. If you ask this question, you can say it's a breathing process. Exactly right. Can we continue our life without a breath? It's highly impossible. That means without breath, we are unable to continue our life. So, breathing is a very important aspect to every living organism. If you are not taking sufficient air, if you are not breathing properly, it may cause to damage every living being's life. And also, we have taken a proper air also. In our environment, a plenty of gas are presented. But can we take this all up? No. It's no need to us. We definitely need some gases which are present in air. So what are the gases need? We know already air. It's a mixture of gases. It's a mixture of gases. At the atmosphere we have nearly a nitrogen contain approximately 78% of nitrogen we have. Approximately 78% of nitrogen we have. Okay, and oxygen. Okay, 21% of oxygen we have. And carbon dioxide 0.03% we have in our atmosphere. But can we take this all can we use this all for our metabolism? I mean for our body? No need this all. If we ask a question, which gas is necessary for the breathing to us? We can say that example is oxygen. Yes, of course, oxygen is very important for our life. When you breathe in time, you are taking oxygen and we are releasing carbon dioxide. Exactly, it's right of your opinion. But how can we get this oxygen? That means we are taking more oxygen and we are releasing also carbon dioxide. If this happens continuously in our nature, the percentage of carbon dioxide is increased more. If the percentage of carbon dioxide is increased more, how can we get the oxygen? It may not available. So it is happening by some living beings are exchanging these gases. Some living beings are using these oxygen, they convert to carbon dioxide. Some living beings are converting oxygen to carbon dioxide. By this way, we are getting the oxygen, what percentage of we need. And that another living organisms they taking carbon dioxide, what percentage they need. Okay? What are the organisms are helping for exchanging of this carbon dioxide to oxygen and oxygen to carbon dioxide. That is we are going to be discuss now. Okay? About the breathing process. First of all, we should know about the what means of breathing. We should know about the what means of breathing. Breathing? Yes, it's a two steps are involved. One is called inhalation inhalation and another one is called exhalation. Inhalation and exhalation. What means of this inhalation and exhalation? And what are the organs are helping for living beings taking oxygen from our atmosphere to inside of the body? What organism we need? We know the organism is need for the breathing, for taking that. It is, nose is an organ. You know that nose. We have a specialized organ which is helping for breathing, and also the smell also. We can find the smell by the nose only. Okay, but not discussing about the smell. We are discussing about the breathing. That's why the nose is helping for breathing, inhalation and exhalation. What we call inhalation means a taking of air from atmosphere to inside of the body. A taking air from outside to inside of the body through the nose. It is called inhalation. When you taking the gas to the nose, it goes to the place of the windpipe we have. Example for example, like we have a nose, and also some parts are nostrils. Okay, and nasal cavity. Okay, like in a windpipe. To understand you well, windpipe to lungs. There are some other parts also involved here. Okay, nose, nostrils, nasal cavity, windpipe, and lungs. But I said to you these some other parts only. But if you are going to higher class, sir, you can get some more information of the parts. Not only these parts, I mean some more parts are participating here. But now it's no need to you. Just I'm telling you the basic of the topic only. Understand? So that's why I'm introducing some parts only. It's a nose. Okay, nostrils. Nostril means we have nose 2 holes. The 2 holes are called nostrils. And nasal cavity means we have some pipeline. Like one pipeline is presented here. The 2 pipes are called nasal cavities. And windpipe, here along with here. Okay, here throat part we have in the place of we have windpipe, and the windpipe is open to the lungs. Here we have lungs. The lungs are like a balloon structure. It looks like a balloon structure. It's expansion and relaxation. Expansion, relaxation. That means whenever you are taking the breath, it will be filled with air. Whenever the air will go outside. Okay, when the time of the inhalation time, we are taking oxygen. Am I right? Not exactly. Not only we are taking oxygen. I have told you already, our atmosphere contains nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and some type of gas also present. But our organ is not specialized only for taking of oxygen. Okay, we are taking complete of the gas, all mixture of the gas, all we are taking. But whenever it enters the lungs can be exchanging only oxygen levels and inside. Okay, when the gas are entering into the body, oxygen will take to the body. Oxygen will mix in a blood, and remaining the gas will become outside. Okay, so when the time of the inhalation time, when you're taking the air from outside to inside of the body, the gas is entered. It is a process called inhalation. And the time it goes to the nose, nostrils, nasal cavity, windpipe, it enters the lungs. Lungs it will go to the body. It will mix it in a blood, and blood can transport throughout the body. Then after this gas is entered into our body, in our body, some works will be going on. Some burning process going on inside. By that process, we can get energy. By that process, we get energy. By that process, we can get energy. That energy is helping for doing any work. If I want to walk, if I want to jump, or if I want to sleep, or if I want to eat something, even though if I want to produce some energy, I need some energy to do the work. Whatever, any work you want to do, they definitely need an energy. So I said that one, lungs, presentation of oxygen will mix within a blood. The blood can transport throughout the body the oxygen, and after it enters to the body cells, it will be combustion process going on. It's burning process like that. After completing the combustion process, we can get some energy. After completing the combustion process, we can get some energy and it is stored in our body. And also at the same time, by the combustion process, by the burning process, these oxygen is converts like a carbon dioxide. These oxygen will convert like a carbon dioxide. The time carbon dioxide will come back from the body to lungs. Carbon dioxide will come back to body to lungs. Who carries that one? The carried by blood. Blood carry that one. It comes to the place of the lungs. Lungs to throat. Throat to nasal cavity and also nostrils and nose. It will come outside. After completing the body mechanism, the converted carbon dioxide comes out from the body. That is a process called exhalation. This is a process called exhalation process. Okay, that time a percentage of the carbon dioxide is more. That time percentage of carbon dioxide is more. Okay, it's a process of breathing. We are taking and we are sending. We are taking the gas what we need. We are sending what we don't need. Our body. Understand? We are taking the gases are what we need. We are sending the gases are what we don't need. That is the process called breathing process. The work of the inhalation and exhalation. The process of inhalation and exhalation is called breathing. The process of inhalation and exhalation is called breathing. Approximately per 1 minute we can breathe 16 to 18 times we can breathe. 16 to 18 times we can breathe per 1 minute. Okay, it's our respiration rate. Okay, you know that what means our respiration? Nothing but respiration is nothing but a breathing. It is also the process of breathing. Respiration. The meaning of the word respiration. It is originated or derived from the word of the respire. Word of respire. The meaning of the word respire is called to breathe. Okay, the word of the respiration, respire, it means to breathe. It's a breathing process in a Latin language that means by the person we are taking. Okay, of course, we are taking oxygen, we are releasing carbon dioxide. I am taking oxygen, I am releasing carbon dioxide. Like you also take oxygen, you are releasing carbon dioxide. Your parents also take oxygen, they are releasing carbon dioxide. Our neighbors, our surroundings, our total, like in a country, every living organism are taking oxygen, they are releasing carbon dioxide. If it happens continuously in our environment, the percentage of oxygen is decreased. In a few days, the percentage of oxygen is decreased, the percentage of carbon dioxide is increased. If there is no sufficient oxygen, the living beings are going to die. But it's not happening. Why? Because who are making this balance? Who are making this balance? That is also some more information we shall know today. That is also we shall know today. Okay. One more I want to recall you. When inhalation time we are taking more quantity of oxygen. When exhalation time we are taking more quantity of carbon dioxide. Remember, it is in a living organisms like any human beings and animals. A small one more change also. That one more what is that important point means I will recall you back again. It's remember here. Okay, if I ask the next one more topic you explain, in the topic you can get some more extra information. Not only these are, Some other organisms also I will tell you, like a plants also I will explain. A small changes will be there. I will explain to you. Okay, so remember that. So when you are taking that oxygen, we are getting carbon dioxide more. What happens is carbon dioxide in the atmosphere? It will again convert again oxygen. Who converts that to oxygen? The conversion is going on by one of the living organism that is called plant. That is called plant. A plant is helping for conversion of carbon dioxide to oxygen. You may have a doubt. Even the plant also one living organism. It is also need oxygen for survival. Yes, exactly. But why plants are taking carbon dioxide? But why plants are taking carbon dioxide? That is the doubt. It means the plants are taking carbon dioxide, CO2. The plants are taking carbon dioxide, CO2 for the process of the photosynthesis. The plants are taking carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. Okay, so that means in the photosynthesis process, the plants are preparing their food. The plants are preparing food by the process of the photosynthesis. At the time, they need not oxygen, they need carbon dioxide, they need. If a plant want to prepare their food, they need carbon dioxide and water and chlorophyll and sunlight. Carbon dioxide, water, chlorophyll, sunlight. How that means, I will tell you in the continuation of the topics. One more day I will tell you about this topic, about photosynthesis. But now we are discussing about breathing. That's a small information I am giving to you. When plants are participating in the photosynthesis process, they are taking carbon dioxide. It is a process of the plants can prepare their food. By this process, plants can prepare their food. They can prepare their food and they can be survive with the food. When the plants are participating in the process of the photosynthesis, we definitely need a carbon dioxide. How it gets the carbon dioxide? That is the gas we are releasing outside. After a bit of breathing process, we are releasing carbon dioxide. That gas our plants are taking. That gas our plants are taking. Okay, that is used for food in the process for preparing their food. At that time, while they are preparing them, while plants are preparing their food, these carbon dioxide converts again oxygen. This carbon dioxide converts again oxygen. That oxygen is released to the atmosphere. That is we are taking oxygen, and we are taking oxygen. We are using carbon dioxide. That carbon dioxide plants are taking. The plants are conversion oxygen. It comes to oxygen. That means it's completely going on like a cycle. We are taking oxygen. We are using carbon dioxide. Plants are taking carbon dioxide. They are using oxygen. It's completely working on like a cycle. If in the cycle any steps are not happening well, not occurs well, the total life will be collapse. The total life will be collapse. So that reason we have to plant more trees. So that reason we have to plant more trees. If on land, if our living organisms are present there, along with that also living organisms like a plant also. Animals should be in a proper quantity, enough quantity, and plants should be like in enough quantity. If these are high, plants are less, it's also not the problem. If animals are less, plants are more, it's also the problem. The both should be in a balance. Plants and animals should be in a balance. If living organisms, if animals are more, they leave more carbon dioxide. So that time we cannot get the sufficient quantity of oxygen. If plants are more, animals are less, oxygen percentage is more. The plant cannot get the proper quantity of carbon dioxide, they will be dead. So both are the problems. So we have to maintain the proper balance. We have to planting trees also necessary to our life. Okay, and for our life, if you want to take a breath, we need nose to discuss. as well as what type of the parties are necessary for the plants. What type of the gas? So what type of the organ is helping for exchanging of the gas in a plant? The part is called, we know, leaf part. What part? Leaf part. Okay, plants are leaves are helping like any nose to them. But if that leaf contains the one of the specific part, that part is called stomata. The part is called stomata. The stomata is helping for exchanging of gas. How we have no same as well as plants leaf contain the stomata. This stomata is helping for exchanging of the gases. They are helping for exchanging of gases. So I understand. So if I am taking a breath, the plants are using carbon oxygen, that is we are taking. Whenever I release the carbon dioxide, the plants those are taking. Understand? It's there. So I would like to ask one question to you. That is, which gas plants are taking for breathing? Which gas plants are taking for breathing? Think. But think of it. Which gas plants are taking for breathing? Ultimately, I think maximum number can say the plants are taking CO2, carbon dioxide, for breathing. Okay? You may say that, but it is exactly wrong. Exactly wrong. Plants are not taking for the breathing process carbon dioxide. Plants are taking carbon dioxide for photosynthesis process only. Plants are taking CO2 only for photosynthesis. Photosynthesis means plants are preparing their food. Whenever the time they want to prepare their food, that time only they are taking carbon dioxide. But whenever the time the plants want to breathe, they are taking also as well as like us. They are also taking oxygen, they are also releasing carbon dioxide. Okay, when breathing process, living organisms like animals, plants, human beings, these all are taking oxygen, they are releasing carbon dioxide. All living organisms are. I am telling to you once again, I am repeating it again. At the process of breathing process, animals, human beings, plants, all living organisms are, they are taking oxygen, they are releasing carbon dioxide. Plants also. And when the time of the photosynthesis process time, the photosynthesis only occurs in a plants. It's one of the process which is helping for making the food in a green plants. At the time of the photosynthesis process time, the plants are taking carbon dioxide, they are releasing oxygen. Understand? When the time of the photosynthesis time, they are taking carbon dioxide, they are releasing oxygen. Okay? When the time of photosynthesis time, the plants are taking carbon dioxide, they are releasing oxygen. When the time of the breathing time, the plants are also taking oxygen, they are releasing carbon dioxide. It is a very important topic. Why? Because many people thought like what gas are plants are taking? They definitely can say carbon dioxide. No, the plants are taking carbon dioxide only at the time of the photosynthesis process time, when they are preparing the food time. But if plants want to survive by the breathing process, they definitely can take oxygen like us. Okay, remember it is very important. Okay, this is a very important topic. If the breathing process not occurs, a total life will be collapsed. You know already. If I don't want to, for example, if you don't want to take any breath, you cannot survive your life. In a fraction of a second, you will be dead. That means we can spend some time. We can close our nose sometime only. We can close our nose as long as possible. By because reason, it chance to be death. So that's why reason we have to maintain a proper oxygen percentage in our body. If you are not in the proper oxygen percentage in our body, it's very like a dangerous problem to us. Okay, so that reason also. But like that one, you have to take in this nowadays, in this corona days, you should definitely follow that mandatory. You have to use the face mask. Why? Because the mask it is helping for to avoid unnecessary germs that enter to the body, like coronavirus or maybe or whatever the virus are. If they want to enter to the nose, they can be stopped in front of the nose. We have a face mask. Okay, you have to use the mask whenever you're going outside. When I talk with any other persons, you definitely use the face mask. Have to be to save. Understand? Okay, so everybody should be careful. Okay, when you're going outside or when you're talking with others, you should definitely wear the face mask. It should be covered completely nose and mouth and also. Okay, it can help to save your life. The breathing is necessary. Along that, the breathing should be in a pure air we have taken. The impure air we are taking means it costs to be death. So use that mask and take care of yourself. Okay, and thank you.